your side all the time, standing tall, your hand in mine. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And have I ever mentioned I loved you from the start? I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 We got four white walls and a window with a city view, and there's no one else that I'd rather come home to. Up all night, flashing lights, counting cranes out in the sky. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And have I ever mentioned I loved you from the start? I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 You got my friends ain't crooked and I'm such a mess. Spill every drink on every dress, and you just smile, shake your head. Saw it coming 'cause you know me best. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Promise, please, you won't go anywhere without me. You got my heart. 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 We know thrills at 17, chasing every high, jumping off, no safety net. No, we be fire. I know when did we grow up and start to say no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. I got filters in my head and locks on all my doors. Scared of losing what I have. I don't risk things anymore. When did I wake up and start to say no thrills for me? Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. No thrills for me. No thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. Setting all this panic in my mind. promise, I swear I've been doing fine. No, I'm not alone and feeling like no thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. Oh, oh, no thrills, no thrills for me. No thrills, no thrills for me. Take all your banners, they say paint them white and promise you will wave them when the sky is falling down. We mind our manners, not our heads, but if we're honest, all our flags are miles behind us on the ground. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. If we're naive, at least we think we're sure of something. I'm not worried up late, losing sleep at night. We drew our lines and met up right around the middle. I'll be okay as long as you're here by my side. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. I think I've been thinking too much. Held myself in check, but it's been one of those months where I feel everything a little too much, too deep. And I got 4 A's sitting pretty in my hand, but late at night I'm praying now the dice are gonna land until my heart is racing and I'm stressing in my sleep. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. I'm all good, I'm looking cigarettes, just how to turn them off. So put some sugar on my ear and tell me something sweet. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. It's been a while, we haven't talked. I had some time to think us through. I promise I'm not looking for you, but here you are in all the words I thought I'd say. Have given up, but gotten lost in one good look in your two eyes. I'm on the floor. I thought that door was shut. I guess it's all that it takes. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? Were you with both your empty arms and me with no self-control? I never stood a chance, and now I guess that it's too late. 'Cause I can barely say hello, and I know that I can hold on my peace like no hard feelings at all, and start all over again. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? I think I love you too much. I think I miss you too much. Are these feelings taking over me? I think I love you too much. I think I miss you too much. Are these feelings taking over me? 6 months over, I feel sober. I know I swore don't need no start crying all alone in the bathroom. I just wanna be by your side all the time, standing tall, your hand in mine. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And have I ever mentioned I loved you from the start? I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 We got four white walls and a window with a city view, and there's no one else that I'd rather come home to. Up all night, flashing lights, counting cranes out in the sky. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And have I ever mentioned I loved you from the start? I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 You got my friends ain't crooked and I'm such a mess. Spill every drink on every dress, and you just smile, shake your head. Saw it coming 'cause you know me best. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Promise, please, you won't go anywhere without me. You got my heart. 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 We know thrills at 17, chasing every high, jumping off, no safety net. No, we be fire. I know when did we grow up and start to say no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. I got filters in my head and locks on all my doors. Scared of losing what I have. I don't risk things anymore. When did I wake up and start to say no thrills for me? Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. No thrills for me. No thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. Yesterday, all this panic in my mind. Promise, I swear I've been doing fine. No, I'm not alone and feeling like no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just Saturday, all this panic in my mind. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. Oh, oh, no thrills for me. No thrills for me. Take all your banners, they say paint them white, and promise you will wave them when the sky is falling down. We mind our manners, not our heads, but if we're honest, all of life's are miles behind us on the ground. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. If we're naive, at least we think we're sure of something. I'm not worried, up late losing sleep at night. We drew our lines and met up right around the middle. I'll be okay as long as you're here by my side. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. I think I've been thinking too much. Held myself in check, but it's been one of those months where I feel everything a little too much, too deep. And I got 4 A's sitting pretty in my hand, but late at night I'm praying now the dice are gonna land until my heart is racing and I'm stressing in my sleep. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. I'm all good, I'm looking tell me something sweet. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. It's been a while, we haven't talked. I had some time to think us through. I promise I'm not looking for you, but here you are in all the words I thought I'd say. Have given up, but gotten lost in one good look in your two eyes. I'm on the floor. I thought that door was shut. I guess it's all that it takes. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? Were you with both your empty arms and me with no self-control?
All right, everybody. It's unexpected victory time in another all-Canadian matchup up against Ballsack United. That's a fun team name. I'm Johnny Esports. I'm your host and play-by-play showcaster for the day here on twitch.tv/unexpectedvictory. And we're looking to see if UV1 can improve to 4-2 on the season. We're fresh off a loss last night. A very, very close one where they almost forced overtime. They lose 16-14. Yeah, I'm just like, had to pause there for a second. Like, nope, not 16-15. That wouldn't have made sense. But basically, yeah, they were looking like they were in a position to force overtime, to pick up another win, continue their winning streak, but they ended up losing that one, and now we jump into this one here as we get started right away with the knife round, as we are, 15 minutes after for people forever getting here, so at least this game got to start right away, but we'll decide sides. But either way, UV1 played a close one they got behind and almost made a big comeback on this very map, so we'll see if they can have a similar but slightly better performance is basically the goal, right? So we're going to get straight into this one right away. Starting lineup for the day, Ballsack United got Tyr and Yados, Endless, Axiom, and Bapsy. Meanwhile, on UV1, the usual host of characters, Deimos, Alphite, Egglet, Naft, and Vampy are all here to play. Let's see if they can get it done tonight. And we start with pause. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, while we're in a pause then, I'm just going to alt-tab over here and bring up some statistics, because we might as well look at that if we're going to have to stare at a pause. But unexpected victory. Let's take a look at BSU, we'll call them. sack, if you will. They're 2-3 so far on the season. Statistically, looking at some of their players here, leading the charge with their 90.94 ADR is Bapsy. So that is definitely a player to watch over here right now with 2 flashes in the USP. So we'll be checking out to see if they kind of live up to that. Tier, though, is the one person with an ace on their team so far. Seems to be kind of the next one up there on that one. We're still on a pause state there, so we're still waiting that one out. But 86.91 on John, who's not in this lineup. So just someone who maybe subbed for one game. So yeah, look at Endless next, 79.96. So good host of characters here. A bunch of players with statistical relevancy, and they brought themselves to a 2-3 record, so clearly they're pretty decent. Just looking to tie up their record at 3-3, would tie up UV1 if they were to take this win today. To note, the team that UV1 lost to last night was Flashy. The team that Ballsack United last played and won against was Flashy. So the whole transitive properties thing that never kind of works on stream that we sometimes try to do, UV1 should be not favored in this game based purely on that. So take that as you will. To also note, though, UV1 also lost to Dogshit Baba, which is a team that Ballsack United had beaten. So there's that. There's also the note that that was the first game of the season, and UV1 honestly didn't quite look themselves in that game. Maybe there was some nerves about it being the first game back, but into ESEA main. But either way, there's some statistics that suggest that UV1 are underdogs in this game, despite having the slightly better record. And looks like the match is unpausing. We're gonna get going, so I can stop BSing about stats here. But we're in, and we're getting this started on the pistol round. To note, knife round was lost there, so UV1 gonna start this on the T side over here. Damo saw a couple of them crossing over here. Here's some nades going straight up into them, but Egglet ends up going down first as Yados and Tier are able to team up for a couple frags. Gonna put a quick 5v3 currently in favor of Ballsack United. And I apologize if you hear my cat screaming in the background. Naft taps Bapsy as they start to move in towards the A site. Bomb still back there, so Alphite is going to go and grab it. So potentially they have access to this one here. Naft is able to find Tier and turns to look at another one in pit. It's going to throw a flash right at him. Wait for Vampy to come and help him out. Yados still trying to deal with the charge coming in at him. Vampy gets on top of him. They get him now, but the rotations are starting to come over here as Endless and Axiom have made it over here, but UV1 now suddenly have themselves at a number advantage. Axiom does take down Vampy on the other side, but we watch Naft finish off Endless. Naft taking some more shots onto Axiom, who's got those dualies, but right now Naft is just chipping away at him, but then Naft takes quite a bit of damage from that. They got to know they can play for time here, I think. He's got to approach them more with those dualies than his ability to shoot them out long, so that's what UV1 do. They play black a little bit. Eventually, Alphite flicks at him, finds him coming out of the smoke, and takes him down. So UV1, despite the early pick, getting picked off early, they are able to win that round. Now with the 3K on that one, Vampy and Alphite both contributing. Good pistol round win for UV1. Nice little comebacker. As we're going to see some SMGs and a Galil on Egglet now. AK all the way on Alphite. Just going to town, why not? AK on Naft too as well, the one with 3 frags, checks out. There's a Molly going straight into apartments. As we watch Tier trying to play in mid here, trying to get a good deagle shot off. Does a little bit of damage to Naft, but takes more for it. Naft again has that AK, so definitely can match him firepower-wise up there in mid. As they start moving up, Vampy's made their way through apartments too as well. Meanwhile, we check out Tier here, who's chilling out on long. Sees a couple of them, is able to take a shot that does manage to hit Deimos, but backs off from that spot. Currently, they are starting to move in through mid. Tier looking to make their way back towards long. Does find the 1 Deeg. Down to 18 HP, but we'll definitely take that pick. Alphite still staring down Banana here. Flashing out, trying to keep him honest. Deimos coming back here to pick up the bomb. And maybe they are going towards this B site. Endless boosted up to here. Here's smoke to cover up this nade that might be coming up. Meanwhile, Vampy has made their way onto the A site. He's able to grab that one, is roaming back towards B where everyone else starts to attack. Also finds a great shot on Tier. That's an impressive range there with the MAC-10. Nice shot from Axiom, though, will finally answer Vampy here as they start to make their execute. Endless is down. Alfight. Anglet takes down one more, but Axiom trades it again. Now it's Alfight by themselves against two. It's AK versus two Deagles. Bombs, fake plant. Alfight just swings at him and then fires at the one in the smoke. Alfight clutches out the round and will get this bomb. Oh, does not quite get the bomb plant there for the extra money, but either way, UV1 clean up that round nicely. At least Alfight cleans up that round nicely. For the most part, it's exactly what BSU could have wanted after losing the pistol round, doing a ton of damage to UV1, so it's not a pure bonus here this third round, but we're going to get a save coming in from Ballsack United. Got one Deagle and some 5.7s. Naf starting to move up with Alfight, the hero of the previous round. Axiom, the one at the end. There are 3 people holding down the B site currently. As we stare at Axiom here, just trying to hold this angle tightly. If Alfight peeks here, that is perfectly in range for us. One Deag from Axiom again. So far, nothing. Alfight just mauling off that corner of Banana there. Minute left to go on this round as Deimos and company are starting to move towards the A site. 2 people defending that on Ballsack United. Naft flashes in for himself. Axiom trying to find something, but currently they're just making noise. Here takes a little bit of damage, looking on the other side of the map there. Axiom coming back. Gonna get in behind Vampy potentially. See if they steam that up. They do. Axiom finds an advantage on that one, but here comes the hit towards this B site. Endless takes down one, but Naf takes down the other. They're able to get on here and plant this bomb. Deimos gets taken out, so now Eglet's got to defend it 1v3. Here's some footsteps coming out of him. Eglet now's got to pretend they're just protecting the site. Like they're on the CT side. Gets started with 2 good shots. There's one more. Got it down 2 HP. Just got to tap him one more time. Oh no! Eglet tried to go for the play. 2 HP on Yados. Almost 2 back-to-back clutches by 2 different members of UV1. And Eglet maybe could have played a little more time, could have put the pressure on Yados to have to go for the defuse or the fake. But Eglet, unfortunately, so low. Got him so low on that one. That hurts. Either way, 2-1 lead still for UV1 as they head into their own bit of a save round. Alfight will rock the scout, but we got full rifles on Ballsack United. Here's Deimos on the Deagle. We've seen him do so much work with this gun in the past. Unfortunately, that player ducking, so that means Deimos misses the headshot that they maybe would have gotten. And put himself down to 14 HP. Tier. Moving up. Sees just enough of Vampy in that smoke and fires at him. I think he saw him. Naf, meanwhile, Jiggle peeks over here and gets taken down by Axiom. Alfight tries to come and get him, but Axiom kept their aim true. Meanwhile, Deimos is going to run past Cubby here, get taken down and punished for not checking it. Eglet will avenge their teammate, but now Eglet is by themselves against 4. So we see Eglet make their way through apartments. There's the one in pit they see. They're firing at him. Yados buying time, waiting for the rest of the team to come join them. Eglet hoping that Yados is going to peek out, but so far they don't. Yados goes, well, people might be coming up behind me, so I got to backtrack here. At this point, Eglet is just trying to cause some damage and pick some people off. Oh. Just through mid, there was Axiom. Eglet doesn't quite fully check around that corner and then gets punished for it. 2-2 is the game now after that save round. Might get back-to-back saves here for UV1. Yeah, just some deagles. Yeah, Ownerman seeing the 2 HP. There, yeah, that was definitely a close one. It could have been a huge difference maker in terms of like what everything would have been happening with the economy, but essentially it was a round that because BSU won, they were able to win kind of another couple in a row as a result. Let's see if the boys in UV1 could cause some damage here with their back-to-back save rounds. They're smoking some things off. Here's a molly from Endless. Also going to throw down a nade, trying to slow down any sort of push through there. Alpha does take a decent chunk of damage from that one. He's down to 55. Tier here with the op over on the A site. Deimos, meanwhile, is making their way back towards that same site. Tier looking down long. Hear plenty of gunfire and Naf being taken down in the end. Kind of just firing through the smoke. We see Deimos pick off Tier there. We tune back into Endless here, trying to defend onto this B site, but Vampy's gonna be able to take him down. We're on a 4v3 in favor of UV1. Bomb back in mid is being picked up now by Deimos. We watch Yados take out Eglet, who started moving up short. So we're down to a 3v3 again. Here's Bapsy, gonna increase their numbers. Taking down Alphite. Axiom trying to deal with the push onto this B site. Gonna swing around this corner. Bapsy makes enough of a distraction from CT spawn. They're able to take that one, so that'll be 3 in a row now for Ballsack United as they go up 32. But we finally get a rifle round here now for UV1. Let's see if they make the most of it. Definitely going to need to, as BSU seems to have put together a solid string of rounds here. Naf taking a little bit of that nade, but still going to sit in the spot on Banana. Here they're flashing and playing real aggressive here, our BSU, while we tune back into Tier. But I want to see what's happening here. Naf goes 1 for 1. Alphite able to take down Axiom. Can make that a 2 for 1. As UV1 start to make the charge. They're getting onto site here. Tier trying to slow them down. Eglet trades. So still 3v2 for UV1. Bomb starts getting planted as Tier tries to make their way around through church. Able to get into the spot and surprise Alphite. 2v2. Yados coming over from the 8 site to come help out Tier, who got a good pick for themselves. Vampy coming up the surprise Tier as they saw that smoke getting fired out. Here's a molly from Yados. Deimos sitting on top of this bomb. Just waiting for Yados' head to pop up, and Deimos takes him down. Solid round there. Ties this game back up at 3 apiece. Good for UV1 to take the win after their first rifle round here. And Deimos is going to be put on the op. Naf and Alphite are relegated to SMGs here, but a couple AKs in that op. Dangerous buy versus the eco coming in from Ballsack United. They have 1 SMG on them. Otherwise, upgraded pistols. Still stacking 3 here on this B site. Oh, Naf is going to spray down a couple of them. Alphite helping to take down Axiom. That's everyone defending the B site. They have access to that now. Meanwhile, Vampy is going to get a pick off an Apps, and all of a sudden Tier left by themselves against 5, trying to deal with Eglet through mid, but Eglet cleans that up. Clean round from UV1. Great work from NAF to be able to get in there. They were able to flash the stack that they were doing over there on Banana and then commit to it and punish them. Gives them a solid lead here. To note, Axiom there with the round previous would be the first player on 10 frags, but right now UV1 leading 4-3. But we're getting a full buy once again from BSU. Could be a gigantic round here. Naft opting to stick with that same SMG again. Same with Alphite. Naft doing so much work with this MP9 last round. See if they can do that once again. Maybe punish some over-aggression from BSU again. Could be huge. Vampy. Around here in mid. Firing some shots, leaving the bomb behind. So we tune into Deimos. Trying to see if they can find any sort of pick. Endless. Trying to smoke those in Banana. Minute left to go now. As Deimos still looking for another pick here. 50 seconds. UV1 yet to commit to anything. Still pure 5v5 right now. Naft has taken some damage. Finally, Naft comes forward, but is met by Tier's sniper rifle. Alphite with the MP7. Here comes the hit on the A site. They're firing out utility now. Molly towards the backup hit. Vampy starts moving forward. Yados trades. Vampy's able to grab one more. Gets them clear onto the site. They'll be able to get this plant off now. It'll be 3v3 for the retake attempt for BSU. As Deimos tries to establish another smoke here. Tier with their op. Trying to get a good look, but so will Deimos. Is Endless gonna flash for their team, and now they start moving up. Vampy holding it down, taking down one. Axiom was able to find one more, but in the end, Deimos and Vampy take off the last two members of BSU, and UV1 take a couple rounds in a row, go up 5-3, and we get a quick pause here. Clean round, no deaths, Ownerman, referring to the round just before this one. Definitely big there. We'll get a save round here for Ballsack United, so hopefully for the UV1 fans in the crowd, we'll get a 6-3 lead for them coming up. Doubling up the rounds always feels good. It started off a little bit of back and forth action here in this game. UV1 went up 2-0 to get things started off, but then 3 rounds in a row by Ballsack United put themselves right back into it. Back-to-back save rounds for UV1 in that. And then UV1 were able to kind of start leading the charge once they were able to buy some rifles, and now we're at where we're at. 5-3. Some Ninjas and Pajamas fans up in here, considering all those sprays. There we go. Eco round coming in from Sack as Tier gets taken out by Deimos' op. And now here comes the hit onto the A site. Deimos still looking over the shoulders of their teammates. Axiom sees Naft, is able to hit a good shot on him. Naft's got to be patient there. Oh, never mind, doesn't have to be patient, could just take him out. In the end, Endless though does finish him off. Yados is able to find a kill on Vampy, but Alphite also picks off the last one remaining on B, so they're going to get onto this B site. They're going to try to get in here on the flank. Egglet is here watching. Yados is going to be able to take down Egglet, so we're here on a 2v2. Yados and Bapsy, though, are hurt. Deimos has got the op. Alphite smoking entrance once again. Both of them here in Banana. Comes a nade. Deimos trying to scare them off. He's also got a molly on top of the bomb. That should give them the round win. And they will piece out of there. Sack will keep their rifles. UV1 will win the round, but honestly, yeah, good round for BSU considering they're able to get a few picks, steal a couple rifles. That leaves them in a good money position, that's for sure. But 6-3 lead here for unexpected victory. Now we'll get a full rifle round of both teams. Endless down to a FAMAS to note. Here we go. Do they meet up once again? Just in banana. Axiom goes aggressive. He's just firing at them. Gets in on top of them. Finishing off Alpha. Switches to the USB, and Endless will help them out to take down NAF. So quickly we're on a 5v3 in favor of BSU. As the aggressive play on banana works out well for them. Yados, meanwhile, sees Eglet trying to jump down from balcony. Takes him down. Clean round so far. Put together by Sack. Vampy moving up short now. Got one of his friends in Apps. Is able to take down one of them, but Axiom finishes off Vampy, so that's just going to leave Deimos here with the op. Trying to make a clutch play here, but gets taken down by Yados and Pit. Clean, mostly clean. Tier did go down, but very good round there from Balzac United. After losing a few in a row there. Unexpected victory now. Have some decisions to make. Deimos has plenty of cash. Was buying that op. Most everyone else can buy AKs. Eglet is down to the Galil. Alright. 6-4 lead right now for UV1. It's potentially a important round here. Deimos still trying to find picks with this op before getting any sort of party started after that. There's a splash and a smoke. Deimos, though, doesn't even need vision. Takes down Tier. Endless, though, able to do the same on the other side of the map, finishing off Alphight. So we're still in a 4v4 as Eglet is starting to move up here. Finds the one in balcony. Looking for the one at the back of sight. Will take him out. Middle of sight, I should say. Deimos now comes up here with the bomb. Gets this one planted. Endless and Axiom back on the B site. Let's see if they choose to try to go in it or if they save those AKs for another round. And right now it does look like a save as they haven't started moving on towards the A site, so good on UV1 to secure that one. Give them a 7-4 lead. Unexpected victory. In a good position now in this round. BSU will still have another round here to buy up, but if UV1 can win that one too as well, they're all four of the members are still up in this round, so won't have to spend much more in the coming round. Could put themselves in a very, very good position here, but I expect BSU to full buy up here. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're getting that op now. So we'll see how this one fares. Count this as an important round. Here's Eglet mauling off apartments once again. Axiom going for the aggressive play again and gets it to work. It is, in the end, a 1-for-1 trade. Which most of the time you'll take that on the T side. Whenever you're trying to make aggressive play like that on the CT side, you're hoping you're going to take down more than one. With the 4v4 coming through here. See how UV1 pull this one through. Tier watching over mid. Naft throwing down smokes towards the B site. Bomb carrier currently in mid right now. Here, ooh, sees Deimos kind of dry peeking that, throwing out a molly, but gets punished for that one. Here's Eglet. Finds Yados coming out of pit, and then we'll jump down from balcony there. Vampy gets into the middle of sight. Takes out their target. 2v2 here as Endless and Bapsy will start making their way over here. Endless down to 13 HP to note. Naft and Vampy pretty healthy. Naft only taking 36 damage so far in this round. No utility left on UV1. A flash and a molly here for BSU. So here's that flash. And they're going to molly off pit where someone currently isn't. So not bad. Snap's gonna spray them both down. They were both looking towards Vampy, but Vampy was the bait there. Naf takes down 2. Then UV1 win the half. They're up 8-4. See how many more rounds they could take here. And again, I noted that one could be huge because you could hero rifle here, but most people will have to save. They'll opt for the save round here. So if UV1 can take down at least one more round here, take down this one, they're going to be pretty happy. Alphite going to throw in a molly first to try to slow down any of that aggression, but they answer back by throwing some nades at Alphite, so that's half of Alphite's HP. Sorry, as I adjust where my mic is because it's kind of moving around. Here's Deimos on the op. Alphite looking to apply some pressure here. Endless tries to peek out for the dig, but he hasn't been able to do that. But they are just taking damage on UV1. Naf down to 45 HP. Bapsy's gonna rotate back on over towards the A site. Naf has the bomb. They're thinking about making the A site the hit. Yado's jumping down from balcony here. They'll see Vampy made their way through long, trying to hit the long range shot. Does at least hit Egglet on short. Vampy though tags Tier just beyond the smoke. Here's another. Is Bapsy. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? What? Bapsy ignored Vampy. What happened? I thought. I'm so confused on what I just watched. Either way, Endless is now walking up here. I was literally like basically holding my breath waiting for Bapsy to do anything. He saw, must have got confused on what side they were on. Because he left them there and I thought, okay, he's gonna leave him there for a moment just to line up a nice headshot, but then looked away and then jumped down. I'm so confused. That'll be a funny one when they review that VOD. 9-4 lead here for UV1. I'm kind of excited to see what chat says about whatever just happened there. Because Vampy didn't know where he was. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, there's a guy here. Ooh, Axia misses that shot notably. Or just hits the leg, so Naf is gonna walk up here. Molly finishes off Endless. Tier down to 1 HP there, one of the oppers for BSU. Eventually that Molly will finish them off. They potentially want to think about A site now as Naft is over here backing up from Banana, or just making noise there to keep them honest. That keeps Bapsy here, in fact. Was starting to rotate on over, but the utility usage from UV1 drawing them back there as it looks like the real hit is coming towards the A site. To note, though, Yados is over here on balcony in an aggressive spot. Looks away from the flash. Is able to punish Vampy there, who is trying to jump up on top of that cart. And then Yados with the quicker reactions is able to take that one down. So they do get Splant here, but it's a 2v2. Yados and Bapsy are low on HP. Deimos here trying to hold us down with the Deagle. Has the op 2, of course, but is pretty confident anyone coming from apps they're going to be able to pick off. Gonna nade towards short, but looks like BSU right now are content with keeping their guns. Well, maybe not as Yados starts coming up here. But Yados, I think, just trying to find a pick. Looking towards pit, not finding anyone. Egglet takes down one more. Yados finished off Deimos, but now we're in a firefight 1v1 between Egglet and Yados, and Egglet will win that one out. UV1 will go up 10-4 as we head to the final round of the half. Oh, it says, don't worry, I'm confused too. Okay, it was one of those ones where I was waiting for him to make the kill so that I could make the call, right, as the play-by-play. But then when he didn't, I just didn't know what to say. So I'm just like, okay, make that frag so I can make a call on what's happening here. But he doesn't. And then, oh man, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Either way, 10-4 lead here from UV1. And definitely not going to have a perfect buy in the last round of this half for Ballsack here. But either way, it's still like an interesting game despite UV1 getting a nice lead here to get this one started off. The kill leader on the server is Axiom with 15. Right behind them, though, of course, are 2 people with 14 in Naft and Vampy. 13 and 13 for Yato, so lots of players contributing here on this one. But lots of rounds in a row from UV1. I believe it's 4 in a row. They got max loss bonus, so it's at least 4 in a row. I think it was 6-4. Unexpected victory, just establishing some dominance since then. As we wait out this pause, which hopefully isn't long. La-di-da. Well, this game got started off with a quick 2-0 from UV1. BSU did answer back by winning 3 rounds in a row. But then UV1 got the charge in on there. After a couple save rounds, we were able to pick up a bunch of rounds. BSU then only pick up 1 more round since it was 3-2, which has now brought us to this 10-4 record. Of course, we had a very, very funny moment a couple rounds ago. Yeah, Vampy is just probably... I'm just curious what Vampy even thinks. Like, Vampy clearly just didn't see them through the smoke, and because he didn't get fired at, I guess didn't look up in that corner. Jumps down from the smoke, and then Vampy's like, "What? There's a guy that just jumped in front of me." Like, absolutely ridiculous. Wonder how long this pause is going to be, or if I should throw up the BRB screen. I'm going to throw up the BRB while we wait out this pause, and hopefully we'll be back soon, folks.
A chance, and now I guess that it's too late. 'Cause I can barely say hello, and I know that I can hold on my peace like no hard feelings at all, and start all over again. 6 months over, I feel sober. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore, don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? I think I love you too much. I think I miss you too much.
All right, and I believe we are back in the game. Everything paused, my mic is unmuted, and pause is over. Again, last round of this first half. Let's see who gets this done. The clip of you confused about the weird play is now in the Discord if you want to look. I do want to look at it again because it was weird. I'll definitely check that out later. Either way, let's see if we get any more insanity in this round. So far, nothing. The aggressive push through Banana coming for BSU, this time played back by Unexpected Victory, just not wanting to run into it this time. That's something that's like one of those things that you can easily like kind of quickly forget that, like, oh yeah, they play Banana really aggressively up here, so maybe after a pause it'd be easy to forget that, like, okay, we need this is what they're gonna be able to do on this one. So they, instead of just forgetting that, they probably talked about it and said, hey, just let them come up and we'll just play this one patiently out here. They got better firepower, so favored heavily in this round. Don't want to give them early picks to flip that in any way. Damo's throwing down the molly. Yados gonna burn away. Sig and Cubby got taken out. Aglet, meanwhile, walks up to balcony, takes on one more. Here's Vampy walking up short. finding a pick for themselves too as well. So 4v2 now. Is Vampy trying to decide where to plant, or it's not Vampy, but they're trying to decide where to plant that bomb. And in the end, Vampy finishes off that last frag there. So it'll be 11-4 lead here for Unexpected Victory as they won, I believe, 5 rounds in a row there, if my memory serves correctly, to end that half. Solid half here for Unexpected Victory. It did kind of lead up with a storyline of potentially that UV1 maybe should be considered underdogs in this game. But so far, proving that, nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what stuff happens in previous games. We did the whole, every time we do the whole transitive property thing where we see other people's games and see how that goes, in the end, it's always wrong. It's actually like, statistically, whatever I go to say, okay, they beat this team and UV1 lost to this team, therefore this team should, like, whenever we've done that, I feel like it's been wrong 90% of the time. that because again, it is best of ones when people are playing each other. Like, yeah, this team beat Daksha Baba, who UV1 lost to, but that was a one map thing, right? So you never know. Like, maybe they had an off day, whatever it was. Maybe UV1 had an off day. Whatever the reason there, that stuff never seems to work. Am I gonna keep trying it? Probably, because it's the only way I can build any sort of narrative, since I don't watch literally every main match out there, so I have to figure out things as we go along here. But here's Deimos with some dualies. Gonna smack him in the head for that one. Gets the pick. 1 for 1, though, as Endless is able to trade it back, and they're gonna start making their way up to B site. Egglet, meanwhile, is holding this site from the back. Naft can potentially come over and help. And meanwhile, Vampy found a target on the other side. So maybe that will commit them to continuing onto this B site, but it's now a 4v3 in favor of UV1. Naft, again, is right here, waiting for Endless to come out. Endless does come out, and Naft hits their second shot right in the face. And Egglet here, waiting to see if Tier comes at him. Rotations are coming over from UV1 too, but they're starting to head back, so the rotations decide to head back. Meanwhile, Bapsi's made their way up through short, trying to get in close onto Alphite, does eventually pick them off. So they have access to the site here. Vampy trying to slow them down, waiting for the rest of the team to arrive. Bomb is starting to come down through apartments and is on site. Vampy's got some teammates here. They're going to get this plant off. Let's see how the post-plant situation goes. Bamsi gets picked off by Naft, and now they're running at sight. They're running straight at Tier, who does take out one more target, but Naft will finish him off and get this defuse down. 3K for Naft on the pistol round, as UV1 will go up 12-4. Always the pistol round you want. I guess you always want to win the round. You can't say there's a time when you more or less want to win a round, but BSU obviously just in that situation where it's like, man, if you lose the pistol round, it just really, really hurts. They're going to force up here on the second round, so UV1 got to be prepared for that. But 12-4 lead got UV1 pretty comfortable here. Nade from Egglet, trying to slow down the new banana rush. We'll get boosted up onto the planters as they will defend that site. Meanwhile, we see the Alphite here firing a nade through apps. No one quite there yet. Tier gotta move up to banana with the rest of their team. Alphite flashing though, seeing if anyone is playing up here. Vampy up in a more aggressive spot, wanting to pick off anyone that comes up in short. Flash comes out, but Vampy does not find a target, so backs off for now. $50 seconds left to go, and BSU have yet to aggress. They don't have the bomb on any of them either, so Axiom is going back to pick this up now. 40 seconds now. Where do they decide to go? Not a whole lot of Yados is the one with the utility. And that's over at the A site, so I'd imagine the hit's going to be the A site now. Deimos, though, still has to deal with one coming up here. Eglet is able to finish that off, but everyone else now coming up the A site. The UV1 are starting to rotate on over. Vampy in the middle of the site is going to spray down a few of them. Alphite also grabbing 2. An unexpected victory will clean up that end of that round. 13-4 is their lead. Balsac will likely have to save here. And UV1 get their bonus. For a moment I thought, like, Vampy just sticking with the USP. Bold move, pun. But 13-4 lead, UV1 establishing some doms here again, trying to bounce back after a loss last night. There's a nice headshot from Naft. Able to grab that one there. Meanwhile, Vampy just finds Yados just YOLO running it down there. And right now, this play from Balsac looks desperate. They are definitely just kind of running at them. Vampy outpaces that one and is able to find a headshot here. So that just leaves Axiom here now to try to get this done by themselves. Deimos trying to finish them off. Axiom does find that shot onto Deimos and then tries to walk up right onto the site, but Eglet is there ready to defend. So 14-4 lead for Balsac. Yeah, I know that's an eco, but that still just felt like, even for an eco, Balsac was just like, all right, let's just go for it. I think last round before that, they tried to play that one patient and all that, but now that they were like, with worse weaponry, they just kind of going for it, see what happens, instead of trying to just get some free picks or whatever. It doesn't end up working out for them. Ends up being a good anti-ego from UV1, and now they're up 10 rounds. But we're getting a rifle round here for Balsac United, so they can definitely, if they want to start a mounted comeback, it feels like it has to start with this round. Throwing down a couple nades in case anyone was up there. They're also mauling off that corner. But still moving forward now. Deimos and Eglet is holding us well. Axiom, though, with a nice shot, finishes off Deimos. Vapsi has made their way through mid, but I bet it's a trade. Still 4v3 in favor of Balsac right now, as Naft's gonna hide in cubby there. Just under a minute left in this round. Tier's gonna come back and pick up the bomb, and looks like maybe they'll go for the hit on to the B site. Eglet by themselves currently. Rotation coming in from Naft. This Molly slows them down for a moment to buy them a little bit of time to make that rotation come in through. And here you go, they're gonna start to make the hit now. Eglet takes down one, finishes. Naft is the one that gets that frag. They'll get this bomb planted. And now 2 people for UV1 gonna try to see what they can do here. Naft in church. Taking some shots at potential places they are through the stained glass window. Alphite gets picked off from Axiom, so Naft is just gonna back off with this M4 and save it. There you go. Like I said, that felt like a must win round for Balsac United. They get it done. Naft having some fun with this game. You'd love to see it. Sir. Naft doing pretty decently. That's for sure. But here we go. Round number 5 of the second half. UV1 up 14-5 here in this one. They get another rifle round, and Balsac United breathe a little bit of life into themselves. Right now, the duo of Naft and Vampy, both with 21 frags, are just getting it done here tonight. Let's see who ends up with the server lead in the end of this one. Gotta close out these rounds, though. Here's the smoke coming down here, as Naft is continuing to watch out on that site. This one playing more patiently here by Balsac United. The Desperation Eco round, it seems like a distant memory already that I was kind of touching on, as they played that last round pretty cleanly, and they're looking to do the same thing here. They know they kind of can win this round and could chain a few rounds in a row if they do. Deimos throwing out that molly there. Still 55 seconds left to go here. Naft also helping out with their own utility, and then it's going to make their way back to their own site. Bapsy, meanwhile, has picked his bomb back up. So they might start coming over towards B. 40 seconds left to go. That is where they're going to have to hit if they want to get anything done. Deimos looking to see if they can find a good shot with this op. Looking away from any sort of flashes. Deimos finds the first shot. Eglet is going to be able to pick off one more. Deimos smoked off here. He's going to throw down a nade at least. Rotation's coming in from the rest of UV1 now. Bomb starting to be planted as Deimos is waiting out this molly here. About 30 seconds left to go on this bomb. Tier trying to defend it. Vampy walks through the smoke, takes down one, and then finds Tier at the back of sight. This leaves Yados by themselves. Who fires towards the spot where there's someone defusing. Is trying to do it again. Vampy will come out from the smoke and finish them off. They do good damage here trying to defend the bomb, but in the end, UV1 win that one. Forced match point. That's 10 match points in a row. Let's see how well this gets closed out. $15-5. Big lead for unexpected victory. Awkward buy here for Balzac United, so see if UV1 take advantage of it. Well, right now, aggressive play from Sack is going to get them in a good spot here. They finished off the first 3 frags in this round, so they suddenly have a 5v2. Deimos Eglet back on the B site. Gonna have to split up their defense to see if the 2 of them can hold it down. And right now, the rest of BSU are regrouping here. Now they can patiently walk up together. Deimos, again, watching this area with their op. We'll see how this gets approached now as they start making their way in here. They're going to be able to get this plant down. Deimos trying to contribute there with the molly and flash, but really it's just to get themselves out and keeping their rifle. Balzac United, salvage around here. Clean one, really. UV1 will want to avoid early picks like that. That will be BSU getting one back here. We'll be within 9. Of course, have to win all 9 of those in a row to get it. Oh, I just realized Deimos is like icons of Charmander. That's, I don't know when they had the UV1 icons, but I didn't realize they put images behind. That's cute. Meanwhile, Naft is gorilla. Monkey? Gorilla? I actually don't know my marsupials that well. Are they marsupials? I don't know. I took an anthropology class at university and dropped it. 15-6 in lead for a UV1. As I will stop trying to talk about animals and embarrass myself and not knowing what are what. But I knew what Charmander was. That was the important part. I'm a millennial and I'm a nerd. So of course, I know my Pokemon. Either way, here we have a round here where UV1 actually don't have a perfect buy. A couple of them with SMGs here. Deimos still in the op, so Balzac United can force an eco here if they can get another round win. Right now, they're starting to get on top of here. Axiom swings around and somehow picks off 2. Yados also taking down Alpha. It will get them on site here and put them back onto a 4v2 as they dominate the defense here on the A site. And do Eglet and Deimos once again try to do this, or they're going to save here once again, which probably is a smart call, as next round again will be an eco otherwise. Clean executes onto this A site in the past couple rounds here from Sack. as they refuse to die so far today. They're hunting now. They want to try to see if they can get rid of those rifles. As they're going for it in now. Deimos hears that. Bomb explodes. Egglet finds Tier. Bapsy, though, does find Egglet in the end. Deimos just hides and keeps the op at least. But also keeping things interesting. They're 1 round away from matching their first half record. And UV1 are going to have to save here minus that op. So we'll see how that goes. As a voice line from the game actually went through. Interesting. Happens every once in a while, and I don't know what prompts that. UV1 committing more on the defense here on the A site, which might be the call, considering how much they got attacked there, but it does leave Deimos by themselves there with the op, but it's one of those, that's a solo op holdable site. If you're strong enough there on the B site with it. Meanwhile, Yados is trying to find this pick here. We'll see Vampy there and get some good damage onto them, bring down to 49. Naf goes aggressive. Trades 1 for 1. Deimos getting tagged here a little bit by Endless, down to 33 HP. Deimos trying to throw down a nade. Some rotations are coming over towards this B site. Yados finds Vampy there in apps. Good reactions there. Endless getting onto this site. Takes down Eggy. Deimos here with the op. Oh, just barely missing out on that one. He's gonna molly off from them. Does want to try to hold on to this op. And maybe even still find a couple more picks here. Alphite starting to come on over. But Deimos, good quick hands there. He finds 2. There's 2 left. Can Deimos hero this? Oh, eventually gets taken down. It's only Alphite now with this Deagle. Trying to come in now through Banana. Deimos. The 2 picks there was looking like maybe something special was about to happen, but in the end, Ballsack will take down 3 in a row. Ooh, they find Alphite 2 in the end, who was trying to get an exit frag there, but I like the Charmander. Yeah, for 3 seasons in a row, Deimos has the profile picture. I didn't even notice when that was changed. Not gonna lie. I always noticed the UV1. I just never noticed the thing in the background. The pictures in the background. Never actually looked at them. That's all. Anyway, rifle round now here for UV1. Vampy the only one down to FAMAS. Everyone else has got M4s. Here they come walking up B site. Tier. Ooh, sees the arm of Naft. Naft peeks 1 too many times. Perhaps he's got a molly off quad there. Minute 15 left here in this one. Are they moving up Banana? Looks like Endless has at least the thought of doing it. Minute and 4 to go. Smoke's coming in. Mollies too. They don't have the bomb with them, but they're starting to walk up now. Vampy finds a target and taking down Tier, putting us back to a 4v4, throws out a smoke, sees Bapsy and takes him down too. Numbers advantage now for UV1, looking to close out this match. Egglet's gonna pick up 1 more. Deimos gets taken down, but Egglet finds a second frag, leaving Yados 1v3. Has to clutch out this round to keep this match alive for Ballsack United. But Yados is gonna make their way back towards the A site. See what they can do going on this way. We'll meet up with Alphite there. Does Alphite take him out here? They're starting to walk up here. Alphite hears the footsteps. Alphite, though, playing it pretty quiet. and will pop out and take him down. Alfight finishes off that one, and UV1 finished off this game. They do bounce back from yesterday's loss and will improve their record to 4-2. I'm going to call out Eglet here for the interview, methinks. Haven't heard from Eglet yet this season to see what they kind of say. Eglet interview. Let's see if we get that one going. Interview with Eglet. It was a solid game coming in for UV1. They just kind of dominated there in the first half and then do just enough in the second one. And now we are joined by Eglet. How you doing, my dude?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Not bad. I got to turn you down a little bit, but other than that, things are pretty good. Nice win there, my guy. Came out after a loss yesterday. I know that one was a tight one. I actually want to talk a little bit about yesterday's games first, actually, if you don't mind. Yesterday, it was one where you almost came back almost came back to win in a big fashion. Was really one round away from forcing that overtime, but of course they were able to win that. Was there like any feelings from that game that like you went, oh, we gotta get back tomorrow and play right away?
Yeah, it was like our CT side yesterday. What was really bad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like we pretty sure it was 8 rounds on T side we got yesterday, so that was good.
Mm-hmm.
But our CT side needed work. Like there was a lot of untradeable kills happening.
Yeah.
So we just said we had crossfires today for CT.
Yeah, it definitely kind of worked out just enough kind of in the end. And then when you get into this game, you actually start on T side in this one. Like you said, your T side feels fine. T side definitely feels fine here on Inferno as you go up to a big lead. They were charging back a little bit, but in the end, they only really won the same amount of rounds they won in the first half anyway. So despite them making a little bit of a late charge, you still kind of clean up this round. But was there any amount of nervousness kind of coming in this one? Like you said, the CT round last night didn't feel so good. Was there any thoughts of like that in this game?
I don't think so. We didn't feel nervous at all though today. So we never really do though.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. Like I always compliment so much about how much I feel like your team, like out of all your strengths that your team does have, like just straight up the mental game out of like realistically a bunch of young kids playing this game is really, really strong, and I think is a really rare asset for a team with a bunch of you at this age and stuff. So
yeah, except Damos, he's 30.
Yeah, except Damos. Yeah, Damos is an old man like me. Me and Damos are both old people, so it's fine. but everyone else, is definitely a bunch of zoomers, a bunch of kids. Yeah. All right, so another big win here, brings you to 4-2. You played 3 matches in a row, and I like. Do you guys like that pace? Do you like that? Like, it's like, okay, one game, we know we're playing tomorrow, or would you prefer it more spread out?
I didn't mind it, but like I'm always used to the 2 games per week, so probably just 2 games per week, so we could like have an off day for practice.
Yeah, true. Get you back into that, but either way, you did well this one in this 3-game stretch. Of course, going 2-1 isn't bad at all, especially since even that loss was a close one that you guys could have taken down. So going forward to the rest of the season, is there anything else you want to say to the fans watching the game?
No, we're just gonna trying to win every game we can.
Yeah, sounds good. Nice to hear from you, Eglet. We'll see you around next time.
Yep, see ya.
Peace. And there we go, folks. UV1 are able to take down the victory here today. Again, I mentioned in the interview, of course, I always compliment on their mental game, and of course the jokes about them all being young kids except for Damos. But either way, it is still great to see their ability to come back from a loss, especially a close one, especially one where it's like you can kind of tell that they were like thought about it at least a little bit, and we're looking at last game like, man, there's so many rounds that we should have taken in that one, especially on the CT side, that they weren't able to be as clean as they wanted it to be. But either way, we now have another victory here and a 4-2 season record in ESEA main. Next game is tentatively scheduled for the 9th. That potentially might change. We'll see how they end up scheduling that one. It looks like 10 p.m. Eastern time once again, so that'll be Tuesday. 10 p.m. Eastern is where it is tentatively scheduled, but of course follow at UV1_esports on Twitter or check out our Discord for any sort of updates on the time of that. Other than that, we'll give one last shout out to our sponsors, Fade Grips, fadegrips.store/discount/UV1 for 20% off there. If you're looking for a computer, check out Zydax as mbsy.co/Zydax/unexpected victory. Also, Athlete Labs. You can check out eAthletes Labs. Use code UV1 for 10.5% off on that. Chairs for gaming for those looking for your nice next gaming chair. UV1 gets you 10% off if you use that code. And finally, code UV1 at EVO9X. That's where you get your unexpected victory jerseys that look sick. You get 10% off there. And of course, all of our sponsors help support the team, help support me coming out here. So definitely appreciate you all when you check that out. I've been Johnny Esports this whole time. You can find me at Johnny Esports everywhere, basically. Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, at JONNY Esports. And that's it, folks. Well, we'll see you all next time. Again, possibly Tuesday, possibly a different time. Just pay attention to the socials for that. Goodbye, folks.
Not gonna lie, kind of a mess. I just can't sleep, but I guess you know that. I guess you know that. 3 in the morning was never my best. I try so hard to let go, but I can't. Can I wake you and hold you instead? Sorry to say it out loud. Sometimes I can't tell myself out when all the world, it just feels wasted. And some nights I can't take it.